Hello everyone, welcome to our special video coming to you today where we're going to be looking at England's T20 international squad for their New Zealand series in New Zealand against New Zealand, and I'll be predicting what kind of squad will be coming up against England for New Zealand's T20 international squad, even though it has not yet, as of recording this, been announced. So let's get straight to the English T20 international squad. We can see a number of new players come in. We can see Tom Banton from the Vitality Blast come in. We've got Pat Brown. We've got Sam Curran, was surprising because obviously he's mostly a sort of has grown up with T20, so that's fair enough. Joe Denley makes the T20 squad. Not really sure that's based off, but okay. Lewis Gregory, Chris Jordan, Saqib Mahmood, Dawid Malan. He's got a really good average, so that's fair enough. You've got Matt Parkinson, Adil Rashid, and James Vince. So that is a pretty special sort of squad. Oh yeah, plus Johnny Bairstow, Sam Billings, and Tom Curran, and Morgan. I forgot a few others I didn't talk about. Interesting how Sam Curran was preferred to David Willey as the left arm option, and interesting how Liam Plunkett has got no place in the squad after being missing out on a central contract. My thoughts on it, yeah, I think it's pretty good squad. I think it's really young, and I think it's actually looking really strong in terms of they've rested a number of their players, so this is a good opportunity for them to have a look at some of the other guys coming through the system and see who could potentially handle the pressure in next year's T20 World Cup, and kind of see how they'll go and how they'll fare against pretty decent New Zealand T20 international squad, I would have thought. Pat Brown comes in as a slow ball sort of specialist. It'll be interesting to see how he goes. Tom Banton, I think he'll smash it out the park on our small New Zealand grounds, so that'll be interesting to see. Saqib Mahmood, I don't really know how good he is, but I've heard of him before, and he'll probably do quite good. Matt Parkinson, quite young, leg spinner. Yeah, it should be good to see him in both the Test squad and the T20 international squad, so he'll probably get a crack no matter what, really, alongside as well. Mahmood also made both squads as well, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really exciting series for sure. First 5 T20 international series, I think, in history, which is exciting as it can really be for just a normal sort of T20 series. Moving to New Zealand, the last T20 squad that was picked had Martin Guptill, Colin Munro, Hamish Rutherford was brought in as injury cover for, I think, Martin Guptill, and Tim Seifert was the keeper. Ross Taylor was in the squad. Tom Bruce did make it, and then kind of, I'm not sure if he was available for the last one or not, but he was in the squad for the first couple. Colin de Grandhomme, Daryl Mitchell, Mitch Satner, Scott Kugelheim, Tim Southey as the captain, Lockie Ferguson, who got ruled out with a broken thumb, Seth Rance, Todd Astle, and Ish Sodhi. I think, obviously, Kane Williamson will probably come back for our summer because he was rested for the series, alongside Trent Boult, who was also rested for the series. I think it depends on how Rutherford continues to go, I guess, with his form. It'll be him or Colin Munro probably opening up. I think Colin Munro's hit some decent form recently in the CPL, so he's probably going to come in to the squad. I'd say Colin Munro. Guptill should be fit, so he'll be in. Bruce should be fit, so he'll be in. I don't know. I can't really see too many changes. I think we've got a pretty good team. Pretty good lot of fast bowlers when you look at it, especially going to Australia. We've got Kugelheim, we've got Southey, we've got Ferguson, and we've got Boult. That's 4 solid, I mean, more than solid seam bowlers. Obviously, Boult and Southey, world class in their own right, and Ferguson really showed up at the World Cup, and Scott Kugelheim's been showing up recently, so it'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out. Tim Seifert, he hasn't been great, so it'll be interesting to see if they stick with him or if they kind of find another option. He is a sort of T20 player, so I get that he'll have a few low scores here and there, but against spin he doesn't seem that great. So it'd be interesting to see if like Tom Blundell will get a go, or if someone else like that will get a go. Yeah, I don't think Todd Astle will probably go too far into T20, I would think. Seth Rance, I don't know how well he did. But yeah, I guess it'll be interesting to see how he goes as well. But I'm going to predict who might make the squad, who are currently not sort of floating around. I believe maybe last year's leading wicket taker in the Super Smash, I believe, Kyle Jamieson could make it for sure. But yeah, I think England have gone super young for their sort of not only T20 team, their Test team as well. So it'll be interesting to see how we will play the series as well, because we might go a bit young as well, because it makes so much sense to go young, because we can. I think there must be some more T20 games later in the year. I mean, and later in the summer, I think, against Australia. So realistically, we can go with a settled lineup against Australia. and test some players out against England. I think that would be so much smarter to do than just keep playing our best 11 and then figure out it's not our best 11 isn't the best kind of thing, like that. It's not as good as we think it could be, or it should be. Oh yeah, most runs went to Devon Conway. I don't know if you can pick him. I don't know if he's a New Zealander per se. He was born in South Africa. He scored 363 runs in 9 matches. That's pretty good. Yeah, probably Jameson or maybe even Conway if he's available to pick. Maybe try someone like Hamish Rutherford, try other people like that. Or Adam Milne could make the squad as well, for sure, I think. Yeah. Otherwise, for my series result, I reckon it will probably be it'll be a tight series. I think 3-2 is probably a result. Without rain, a result that would probably occur. It's pretty tight. So I think it'll be 3-2 to New Zealand, only because they've got a lot more experience as of right now, hanging around the T20 sort of area. But whether we can actually blast enough runs on the board and defend it is a different sort of matter. But I wouldn't put it past England to really, potentially also win 3-2 sort of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. If they in those couple of games really pumped us out the park and won significantly, because I don't know if we've got a really good squad for firepower sort of stuff, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this short little episode today, guys. If you did enjoy this sort of squad's prediction and thoughts, then please leave a like, subscribe for more content such as this, and I'll see you all in the next predictions, guys. Goodbye for now.